We won a game of football. Yes, you heard that right. Liverpool Football Club went to the East End of London, to the London Stadium. Is it called London Stadium? I don't know. West Ham. I still call it Upton Park-ish. And we won a game of football. And we kept a clean sheet. Wow. What a feeling. Are we back? No. Of course not. We're not back. Baby steps. Small steps. But let's get into it all, people. First and foremost, welcome back to the channel. Smash the like button if you haven't already, because automatically you should hit that like button when you log on to my channel. You already know the drill. And on top of that, Liverpool won. There's no doomy, gloomy, sad, downtrodden faces around here today. I've just done the watch along for Chelsea Arsenal. Riveting game, intriguing game, fair play to Chelsea. Are we back in a title race because they dropped points and now it's 8 points and just another couple of games swing and we're back in it? No. I just want to put that out there. No. And before the positive Reds start coming out and start believing, no. But saying that, encouraging performance, encouraging result. Interesting team selection. Let's get to the team selection. Of course, the major breaking news was Mohamed Salah dropped. And then obviously when Mohamed Salah gets dropped, automatically attention turns to what kind of formation we're going to play with Mo. Because Mo is just a staple right winger that we've had for the last 7 years. So when he doesn't play, it's who plays there? Do we play the same formation? Do we change it up? And he changed it up a little bit. He brings in Joe Gomez as an authentic, orthodox right back, who, by the way, had a very good game. Credit to Joe Gomez. We just hope and we just pray that he stays injury-free, because a fit Joe Gomez is an asset for Liverpool Football Club, for the fact that he can play centre-back, right-back and left-back if needed. But we know an asset is only useful or worth its value if we can utilize it. So hoping and praying he stays fit. So a lot of permutations, a lot of sort of guesswork in terms of before the game how we're going to set up. And I thought it was a bit of a diamond. Florian Wirtz finally showed a glimpse of his levels. Now, I've been quite vocal in terms of saying that we won't see the best of our new look attack until Salah leaves. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. The future of Liverpool's attack is not Mohamed Salah. One of the most glorious recent decades is all about Mohamed Salah. He will go down as one of the greatest Premier League players, and never mind the greatest Liverpool player. So I am not disrespecting Salah. I'm just stating some facts. And the future of Liverpool's attack won't be and isn't revolved around Mohamed Salah. However, the future of Liverpool's attack will be revolved around Florian Wirtz and Alexander Isak. And this is why I've been adamant that we won't see the best of the said two players until Salah's not in the team, AFCON, or sold or whatever, moved on. And I think it's fair to say that's what we saw. Without a shadow of a doubt, Florian Wirtz's best performance in a Liverpool shirt. I thought he was busy, he was active, he was inventive, he was in amongst the action. He got plenty of touches of the ball. I've done a preview on ChatGNG for Anfield Index with Gags, and I said to him, I hope Florian Wirtz is fit enough to start, because this is such a Florian Wirtz game. I just envisaged it. Big pitch, West Ham, not the most organised defensively in terms of shutting down spaces in between the lines. And I thought, if Wirtz is fit, start him. I was also adamant that Gomez will start this game, and he did start this game. But no one really anticipated Salah being dropped. Big call, brave call. Will it cause issues with Salah and his temperament in terms of how he doesn't take well to being dropped? I haven't heard his comments. I haven't read any body language experts. Was there any even clips of him or anything like that? Did he celebrate the goals? All of that, I'm oblivious to it also. Let me know in the comments and see what you think about that. But hey, Liverpool Football Club comes first. And Arne Slot was fighting for his life. The proverbial life support machine he was on this week. So he had to do whatever it took for him to get a win on the board. And fair play to him. He dropped Mohamed Salah, and he brought in Joe Gomez, and he brought in Florian Wirtz. Curtis Jones was dropped as well. I thought he might have got a start in midfield, but McAllister, Gravenberch were far, far better. As I said, I'm not sat here thinking they're back or we're back, but they were much more aggressive. They were much more active. They were much more fluid. Szoboszlai, of course, the Swiss Army knife of this Liverpool team, played on the right-hand side. And guys, the right-hand side was just locked up. Szoboszlai and Gomez were just a breath of fresh air in terms of pressing, energy, no attacks. Normally, we get attacked and bullied and butchered down our right. But it didn't happen this time. Szoboszlai and Gomez covered that adequately. Kerkez and the much improved Gakpo, would people say? I mean, he's one of the most strangest players to analyze, Cody Gakpo. I call him the Dutch clutch. And of course, he comes up with the second goal to seal it. But it's that first goal. And what a goal. As in terms of not an amazing strike or a dribble or a overhead kick or whatever, but the simplicity of it is what you pay the top dollar for. The simplicity, the efficiency of those type of finishes, it honestly, that's what you pay the big bucks for. And look, we've been cracking jokes about Isak's still on pre-season and whatever, flop and this and that, but I'd like to think it's the start of his season. No more excuses in terms of his fitness issues. Hopefully that's all behind him. He looked much better in terms of his physical levels. And then his touch and his goal-scoring instincts will come through. Lovely instinctive first-time finish. Before, obviously, naturally, he was going to be replaced by Ekitike. And then Cody Gakpo seals it with a typical Cody Gakpo strike where, you know, he does strike a ball very cleanly. I thought defensively we were solid, immaculate. I'm not getting carried away as West Ham aren't good. I know they've had a bit of resurgence under Nuno, but they aren't very good. So I'm not going to get carried away. I'm not sitting here saying, you know what? Second half of the season, we're in a title charge. No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is we need to build our confidence back. And how that confidence will build back is if we back this up with another win at Sunderland now. Home to Sunderland. Because as we've all seen, Sunderland are probably pound for pound being the best team in the league this season. I know Arsenal are top, but Arsenal are a £1 billion team. And they're expected to be there. Sunderland, for me, are the best pound for pound team in the Premier League, and we play them next. It won't be easy. But if we manage to get another win under our belt, and then take that into Leeds at home, and then Spurs away, it'll keep slotting for a little while longer. Many people were thinking if he loses today, he's gone. The pressure will still be on the game on Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday? If we lose or drop points, the pressure will be back on. But this buys himself a bit of time. Again, all eyes will be on his team selection. All eyes will be on the formation. Does Salah come back in? Does Isak rotate with Ekitike? Who again looked lively when he came on. But today was all about getting 3 points. And for me, today was showing a bit of confidence in our performance. And I think we showed that. So kudos to Slot. Kudos to the players. Credit to all of them. We've got a decent record at West Ham away. But that's 3 points. And it's a weekend where we don't have to be all doom and gloom. We can go about our lives in a normal fashion. Here's hoping I can do a similar positive, happy-go-lucky review on Wednesday. But until then, peace, love, and tranquility to you. Take care. Bye-bye.